Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a real bad time in this room, and discovered that even with all the hints in the world, this hold is still going to be a nightmare sometimes. I've picked a room that I want to play right now. I think this one won't be too bad, and I have a pretty good hint for it. So right up here, this room that I didn't know what to do with the first time I came into it. What I have is a picture of a tar pattern that a certain player used to get this done. How's this going to work? I don't know, something like this. So I'm going to poke in there. That's a little farther down than he cut, but that's fine. So if I do this, can make a whole lot of tar babies here, and then step in this plate. Okay, so I need to do that at a different part of the spawn cycle or something? So I'd start there. I don't understand how he would have cut this the way that his picture showed, because I'd have to cut that little bit. I guess not necessarily. I don't know if that part's important. Let's first just try doing this and see how far I get. So the obvious problem I'm gonna have here is I need a place to get away from these down inside the tar. Yeah, okay, I think I understand. Okay, so I would do this then, or something like that. Let's just sort of hustle over here. I'd rather you didn't do that exact thing right there, tar baby. Still don't think I'm gonna have time to do it this way. I think I need to clear more space. Okay, let's clear more space. So whatever was supposed to happen there isn't quite working the same way for me. And how do I expect this to help? I don't know. Let's just try it and see what it does. So here, I have a whole bunch of tar babies. Problem is Beether has nowhere to go. I don't think I can directly solve that without killing too many of my friends here. So I need a little more space here. The idea would be to have a little sort of shelf. I think I need... Yeah, okay, I think I understand what I need, sort of. Let's just cut this down a bit more, maybe? I don't know. Let's try that. Why am I stabbing it there? Don't stab it there. Go over here. Do this as quick as possible. As quick as possible isn't quick enough. Okay, so I don't know what Disoriented did. How I managed to get the shape the way that he did. I can't do it that way, apparently. That's fine. I'll do it a different way. How about I just go... Let's see. I'm trimming here to buy myself a little more time so that it can grow once more, I guess. Alright, sure. Fine. Then let's just go ahead and commit to that. Well, fine. Well, no, that's not fine. Can I do this? No, it's gonna grow like that. Okay, so I don't... Doing that particular way is not an option. Doing this doesn't do what I want. I need this to be cleaned up. That should do it. Okay. So now I should have enough time. Nearly. Not quite, though. I'm trying to get down here and have the tar grow into these two spaces, so if I had like one more turn, which maybe I can arrange... I think that might have bought me one more turn. No, I need like 2 more. Because I need to turn away so I don't stab that. If I could get in here with this arrangement, have the tar grow around me, then I would have a perfectly functional cap there. Ways that can happen. I'm wasting a lot of time messing with that. So let's make that less wasteful and try and make it productive by doing some of this, I guess. Okay, this looks actually much, much better. Okay, this pretty much does what I wanted, doesn't it? No? No, because that doesn't... Oh, of course. Because the tar babies will not... I need... Huh? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. I can't get to a spot where the tar's gonna grow because the tar babies aren't enough steps away from me. So I need a different way to step in here. Like without stabbing it or something. But I need to be enclosed. Can I cut myself a place to get to an enclosure, or like, somehow make that not a flat surface? Like if this were cut, then that would work. It grows... Okay, so I want this to be an empty space, but I want it to grow there, and I can't quite arrange that. In order to have anything like that, I would need... Okay, I mean, I'll try this. It won't work. It won't work. That definitely cannot work. That definitely cannot work. No. No. No, unless... Ah! Not completely convinced this can't work. Only partially. Okay, I need to be, like, stabbing this a different way. I don't think that's gonna do anything good, because now that won't cut fully. Okay, what is the idea here? So I have a picture. The way this picture looks is this has grown once. The first 3 of these are cut out. There's a little notch right here that I didn't understand. Then you go south here, and are able to cut all of this, and get a whole bunch of tar babies out. And presumably what you do with that is dodge around here, get to safety here somehow, have the tar grow in to the north of you somehow, and then have this all capped off. But this is just not at all working for me. So I've had this idea in my head that looking at hints for this game would usually lead to just like completely basically not having any puzzle left and just having the answer given to you. I'm finding now that that's like not at all what the experience of getting hints for this is actually like. Like, instead, I still have to do, like, a lot of work. That didn't even cap. I can't go anywhere. I need growth to allow me to go somewhere. That's the issue. Okay, so maybe I'm not understanding. Like, this is still not the exact shape that was made. Perhaps I'm just making this initial cut wrong, and I want to do something I can't do. I don't understand anything. As usual. Nothing works the way I want it to. what's the... let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... okay, so I do want to wait for one more growth. But what can I actually do to prepare here? I have a bunch more growths I can do that. Okay, so what would help me here? How can I make better preparations for this? What if I had... how will I get away from the tar babies? That's my current question. I had some pretty good techniques for that at some point, but this technique needs to allow me to make a smooth surface up here after I've done it. So imagine if I had something like this. In fact, it'd be even better if it were like that. Sword here-ish. Step, step, step. I don't stab anything, tar grows in. Okay, so that would be great. That's the kind of thing that I want. And then if there were a tar baby here, you'd end up with a tar baby here, tar there, and it would cap itself. Okay, so it would be real nice if I could make that happen. Maybe I can? Like, yeah, this shape looks pretty good for that. This is kind of a long way away from that, and like, how would I end up? I can't end up with this shape after a growth. That part's impossible. But what I can do is cut it down so that I can turn it into that shape pretty quickly after a growth, right? Like if I'd wait here, I guess. It took a bunch of turns, though. Way too many turns. Way too many turns. Like, not even vaguely close to few enough turns. Yeah, I can't have something that's only too wide there. So, let's see, how important is it that I have, like, full invulnerability here? Ways that I could do this from closer to over here would be to, yeah, okay, so I'm learning a principle here. Anything that's only too wide cannot happen after growth unless I have some additional obstacles. Maybe a tar baby could be an obstacle and hold open a space for me. It bothers me that I'm having to deviate so much from the screenshot that I saw posted, because I'm just completely incapable of making that pattern happen, apparently. Why is that? Why can't I do this? Why can only Disoriented do this? I think I need more tar here. Okay, well that dude's not going to hold the passage open exactly, but maybe I can do something similar to that. So let's start with a big cut in here like this. Well, that's awful. I kinda hate that. See, now I have to spend time killing these dudes, and that's terrible. If I spend some time now, that's not really much better, because now I have to kill these dudes, and that's no better. Is there any point at which this would be able to grow and enclose me? No. None. Doesn't exist. No enclosure happens because the tar baby is too close. I need a corner to dodge around. I did some waiting there. A little tiny bit of waiting. So my inclination now, as it has often been in situations like this, is to try and make a, some sort of little, like, 3x3 shelf thing. I've waited too long, but maybe I can get away with this? Because I do have some more time to spare. I've reduced the amount of tar. So now what I want to do here is to, like... It's not that, though, because as I've already seen, I can't walk all the way over here and do all this and get back in time if I'm doing it that way. And that's impossible. So how far, how much... I kind of have to be, like, over in this area already. So I would want to do this, and position you in there, but it seems like I just can't quite do that. Okay, so, oh wait, hold on, I've done something here, by accident. There's a place I can hide, maybe. I don't have time, but if I did, this could work. That's not even vaguely close to enough time. Okay, so just takes an insane amount of time to do anything here. 30 turns isn't enough. I need this tar mother to slow down. Where's the speed potion hidden in this room? I don't really feel like I should abandon this strategy and just try to make one up from nothing, because I tried that already and had a super terrible time from it. So I'm just trying to find ways to make this existing strategy that's been shown to me work somehow. Let's clear a 5x5 space. That wasn't too hard to do. It's gonna disappear very quickly though, and it's already kind of disappeared. This could work. Think I might be there. How's this? Too vulnerable and also too slow still. What does this do exactly? Oh, I could not allow even one more growth cycle beyond that, because that would fail the timer. So this is the maximum number of growths. I can't allow it to even get onto this door before it closes. And I barely would even have enough turns to cut my way through there and step on the... I mean, I would, if this were enclosed. Okay, so, can I do some sort of two-stage thing? How do I construct a place where I can hide out of this nonsense? That's what I don't get. I need a place to hide, but I don't know how to make one and be all the way on the other side of the entire world after that and get all the way back across the world again in time. Like, there's not enough time for this. So Disoriented found the hidden speed potion in here. I'm unable to. I don't see where it is. Let me look at my picture again. Right over here. Okay, so check it out. I'm going to do something that people have been screaming at me to do this entire time. Yeah, testing area is fine. Hey look, if I open up Tarstuff Horticulture facility, it's anyone edit. If I go to this room, I can edit it. If I try and modify this, it'll create a local copy of the hold or something like that. No, it doesn't actually, even. So here's what the picture looked like. It looked like that. False. It looked like... Okay, so this is slightly different from what I did. Okay, so there was some trimming along the top edge because this was farther up than that. How will this allow Bethro to survive? No. No, but I can't even test the room if... Really? Okay, so... Could I... Copy. Testing area. Yes, paste. There we go. Alright, that's a way, I guess. I shouldn't be so grumpy about that. It's a legitimate technique. It's fine. Let's say I was here on turn 0. That's obviously impossible, but let's pretend that I was. Do I understand what I would do if I were in that situation? What's this notch for? Is it intentional? This doesn't let me enclose myself, so I don't understand how to use your solution disoriented. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's something I'm missing here, just fundamentally, because I can't... This doesn't do what I was imagining it would do. I mean, okay, I could wait a little bit here for a little more realism. Like here, let's even just do this. Why is this a room that just makes me hate everything when I go into it? I don't understand why that is. Like, it shouldn't be. It's just because the execution demands are too exacting. Do you want me, perhaps, to continue facing this way and... Oh. Stab the Tar Mother? Wait, what if I can't leave that there. That has to go. It's required. Stabbing the Tar Mother is not in any way remotely helpful. Allowing tar growth while I'm here. What if I do it in this spot? Nope. That's what I thought. Of course not. And with this blob up here, I mean, this has to be covered by tar babies. Is there something okay, hey, look, a straggler. Hold on, so I created a gap. What if I kill you? Well, if I kill you, then you can't turn order your way into there. And if I take the time to wait for you to catch up, then the rest catch up too. If I kill you ahead of time, that won't help anything. I don't understand how to use this. So, even my blueprint just fails to allow me to do what I want to do. So something is wrong with how I'm using it. What do I want to do at this step? That almost looks good, but not really. So the obvious problem. Oh. Okay, that's a lot closer. So what did I do? This notch allowed me to peel off a tar baby and create a gap. Going here let me kill this, kill its friend. It still doesn't work because of those dudes. Could I fix that by going further north and pulling more of them out before I do that? That's gonna disrupt my... For one thing, no, that doesn't work. For another thing, it disrupts my solution here. However... hang on. What if I... This seems like it's going to be bad, but what if it's not? It is. No, that's terrible. Just as I suspected. With those dudes way down there, they're just not stopping any kind of growth up here. Feels to me like what I want is, more like that? Hold on, there's a tar baby there, just in case it makes a difference. It doesn't, because well, no, I don't stab it, actually. So I kill more as I do that, but it creates a place for a dude to go. A dude's not enough, I need a lot of dudes. Could I pull more of them out like this, and just kinda like fill this up somehow? Not like that. Well, isn't that nice? No, it's not. It's not nice at all. I don't like it. If I do what it takes to survive here, then my cap goes away. Am I oh, wait a second. Am I supposed to take a moment to, like, do something like this? No, that doesn't work. It still just grows in there. Okay, so giving me step 1 of this puzzle has not in any way revealed the rest of the steps. Fantastic! Alright, prepare for another hour of me being very, very angry at everything because I can't make anything happen in this game. Just feeling completely useless, incapable of doing anything. Like, this isn't even a setup I was capable of making, apparently. So what I'm doing here, this hypothetical, does not represent my capabilities in the actual game. This is already growing back. Like, that's... I can't let that happen. Like, these dudes are too far over. So what? How can I figure out how Disoriented made this happen? I don't actually have a demo. All I have is a screenshot. Let me just verify. Comparing against my thing. Yes, it looks exactly like that. Well, okay. It actually looks like this. So one single growth cycle has happened. In one growth cycle, he's made it in here, has not trimmed this, has trimmed these, and is standing here like this. I can't see the threat clock, so I don't know what turn he arrived here on. There's no other way I can deduce that. I mean, presumably, it's not too close to 30, because he can walk up there like that. I don't think Disoriented would do this, but this would be a real inspired way to troll somebody. Like, post a screenshot of a room that they're having trouble in, knowing that they'll take a look at it and try to use it in their solution, but actually make it just a non-viable solution. That's obviously not what's going on here, but what if it was? Wouldn't that be funny? So maybe I haven't failed yet? Maybe I continue from here somehow? And, like, get rid of some of this? That might not be 100% impossible. It looks like it to me, but maybe I'm wrong. So I still have some time. Yeah, that does it, doesn't it? Or at least comes, like, really darn close. If I would just sit here... It doesn't quite cap itself, so this would need some additional maintenance. Can I have gotten over there a bit quicker and, like... Oh, maybe... Okay, so what if I spent some time trimming this down first? It looks kind of bad to me. But maybe it's better than it looks. Okay, you know, I think this works. Yeah, that's capped. I can trim this. Was I too slow? No. Okay. Okay. Alright, in this hypothetical world, I solved this room. What did I do? So after that, not worrying too much about the shapes that I created over on the upper right, because I can clean them up later. I brought some tar babies over and did a partial cap. Like, do a half cap over here, assume you can keep the half cap in place while cleaning up the other side of the cap and turning it into a full cap. Okay, so I just need... Okay, so this... I understand what this notch is for now. Alright, let's go back to the real world. See if I have any hope of doing anything remotely like that. I'll try. So in order to have that shape show up... Hang on, I'm going to refer to my picture again. In order to have it look like this over here, I'm going to have to cut it like that. Be trimming this actively, make that notch there. Okay, so knowing what I'm doing over here now, that changes some things. I mean, I can remake this notch. But what good's that? I have nowhere to go over here. Was I supposed to do this way, way, way quicker? Somehow? Maybe? There's the shape. I'm too slow. It's already growing. Okay, but I learned some principles. Maybe I can apply them more intelligently and not actually literally copy that solution. So let's go a little off that beaten path. I was really, really close to the timer. I was like I had about 1 turn to spare when I did this. This feels like it's going to be faster than doing it that other way. I don't know if that's actually true, but it feels like it is. Possibly. Well, now I can't cut that the way that I want to. So I need, like, some sort of assistance with that. I need to already be... Yeah, okay, so B-throw... Okay, so no, B-throw used his body there. He needs to not use it. That looks really slow. I could cut more notches. Some number. I can't cut this space. You know, do I know this is invalid? Pretty much. I mean, sure doesn't look valid to me, right? There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I can't rescue those. There's no way. Okay, what if I halt this? What does that accomplish? Pretty much nothing. I get those 2 tar babies there. That's what that accomplishes. I am not allowed to do anything else. Well, so hang on. What if I allow those to be there? I create some tunnels. Those are going to create a few more tar babies here. If I'm trying to tunnel... I need a place to escape. Alright, that's my escape. Well, no, not anymore. Okay, so that's the wrong shape. Well, I can change its shape. Sort of. This is the wrong shape here. I can change its shape, sort of. Not really. Nope. Sure can't. Not even slightly valid. Nope. Still coming up with the wrong number. I don't know why I would do any of this. I wouldn't. Dude, how does this keep happening? Don't have time! So with some direction, this room doesn't feel quite as bad as it did the first time, but it's still pretty bad. My direction doesn't work. I can't achieve the first step, and achieving the first step, well, no, I saw in the hypothetical run that I did that achieving the first step does in fact allow me to continue past there. No, Beathrow's sword needs to be here. That's the best way for it to be, isn't it? Don't really want to spend time not killing these dudes. Unless I want them around, which I don't really. Hey, that made a familiar looking shape. Okay, well... But I mean, I've done basically this already. This is what I just tried, and it was no help. It is no help at all. Is that better? Like, making a shape like... Okay, maybe? That puts more parking space for those guys. I could... Oh! Oh! Huh! Can I work with this? So I'm gonna have to somehow... Gonna have to kill all of these, then tunnel in here, or like bring these back out. Okay. What if I did that? I'd be too slow. That's what. Can I do it faster? Let's multitask. Okay, so the way to multitask could be to be standing down here, pull this there, doesn't work. I mean, okay, I could turn a couple of steps before I do that. Okay, I'm not convinced this is invalid yet. It doesn't look great. That looks a little better. That looks kind of a lot better, actually. I might be able to do something with this. So wait until an opportune time, I don't know, 27 or so? How do I isolate myself? I isolated myself! Okay, so just deal with this finger, and maybe... what does dealing with that finger involve? See, walking over here removes my protection from that side. So if I'm gonna do that, better be really careful about when and how I do it. There aren't enough tar babies to make this happen. Wait, yes there are. Oh, but I'm too slow. Oh, check it out, that's a new problem. Okay. I'm way too slow. That happened long ago. Whoa. Okay, so that happened during this process. Got it. So I can't take any time to do that. Right? So I achieved this at turn 20. Again, I have no reference for how good that is. Like, am I supposed to have done this quicker than that? I don't know. How would I know? Well, now hang on. So I have this kind of a hat in here. What would it look like if I did that a couple of... Oh, not quite what I want. Because you just get too close and that's going to grow. Okay, so what if I do that on turn, like, this turn? Nope. This turn? No. If I've taken some time to clear some space here real quick, and then I do it on that turn... I'm waiting, which seems inadvisable here, but maybe it's not totally invalid? Why did I turn around that way? My sword's ending up there. This accomplishes nothing. What it accomplishes is clearing out all the tar babies I've stored up there. So if I wanted to do this... let's leave some more tar here. Trying to make more space for myself, it just doesn't happen. I mean, again, I'm just too slow here. Like, I have to deal with this problem and then get in there, and that's just not happening too well. Did I have any inefficiencies on the way here? Would it matter? If I just walk straight over there and do this... Okay, well I saved a turn. Oh boy, one more turn. That's gonna change the world. Yeah, there was nothing that I was doing down here that would be helped by having one more turn available. If only my sword weren't there in a vulnerable tar spot. Then I could step down here and have it grow there and then grow onto the pressure plate, so that doesn't actually help at all. Alright, so if I try to eliminate more of this... I mean, maybe this can turn into something good? I mean, this... Okay, so my problem last time I tried to do something like this was I was too slow. Yeah, no, I do need to turn that way if I want to do this. Okay, hey, this looks valid. This looks like exactly what I need. Did I do it? Yes, I did it. Maybe. If I can be quick enough now. I suspect I might be able to be. Yeah, I think I did it. Gross. That room looked like it was going to have a nice clean solution. It didn't. It had a messy, icky solution. I'm going to check demos. Since I didn't take the full hour that I can expect to take in a room after reading all the hints for it, I can take some time here. I should check some solutions in some of the other rooms that I've done, but I just don't even want to spend any more time on them. Hey Doom, how do you do it? Hold on, no, disoriented. You're the specific one I want to see. What the heck did you do? Okay, that looks like what I did to set this up. No, I didn't kill those guys. Yes, I did. No, this is exactly what I did. So I did successfully reproduce... Okay, he arrived there in turn 20. Interesting. And wait? Why do you wait? So you get a fully flat surface. Keep cutting that. I guess it just doesn't even make a difference. Did I end up doing exactly what he's doing here? Not exactly, but similar. Yeah, this looks like what I did. What a mess. Like, in a lot of ways, this hold reminds me of Perfection. And, you know, to be fair, I guess Perfection did have rooms like this, where the joke was, like, oh man, this perfect solution makes such a super terrible mess when you actually execute it. Yeah, this is what I did. Okay, so, good job, Disoriented. Your screenshot led me to do exactly what your solution was, eventually. It just was a nightmare to get there. Alright. So that's the Disoriented solution. Show me the Doom solution. Hold on, does Larry have a demo? Not on Caravelnet. Alright, show me the Doom solution. Yes, this one. This looks kind of similar. This looks extremely similar. So far. No? Okay, so he just switches sides once. And then does that. Got it, I see. Okay. Well, alright then. That's a way to do that, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Blah. Well, look how clean that is. He makes a perfectly flat surface. Beautiful shape. Fastest demo in Caravelnet. Good job, Doom. Why would you put yourself through this room? Why would you make a room like this? I don't know. This is not a room that I enjoyed on any level. I guess I enjoyed the process of coming in here and seeing what the solution would be, and noticing that it's a variation on a concept I've seen a few times in the previous level. That was as far as my enjoyment with that room went. Every other part to that process was really unpleasant for me. 3 rooms left. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be long and unpleasant, probably. Okay, so that is the amount of pain standing between me and having this hold cleared. Do I have a demo for this? Yes. Do I have a demo for this? No. Do I have a demo for this? Yes. Okay. So I have demos for 2 out of the 3 rooms that are left. Problem is, this is the worst looking one. Okay, so this is the amount of pain that I can expect standing between me and victory in this hold. Don't know why I'm doing it to myself. I guess just like sunk cost fallacy. I've gotten this far in the hold. It feels silly to quit now when I have 3 rooms left. So I'm gonna get those 3 rooms done. I'll see you next time to spend another 45 minutes on one, get really angry, and then repeat the process twice more. Alright, see you then.